What's happening, YouTube model car community? Pappy here at the West Georgia Rods and Customs. Got my Classic Plastic 101 tribute bill here in front of me. Let me kind of get it over here so you can kind of see it before I take it apart. That's where we're at right now. We're getting ready to put this thing into probably some primer and probably the yellow. Let me grab that's what we're going to start off with right here. I'm going to do Model Master Daytona Yellow on this thing. I'm going to put some white primer. It's going to be lacquer. So I'll do this and it'll be a lacquer primer, then a lacquer base, and then a lacquer clear. Try to get some shine out of that. Hadn't really decided yet what, I know I'm going to go with a black deck stripe. Still trying to figure out. I'll probably go with like a gray, maybe I kind of got partial to the gunmetal gray on the frames and stuff. There's the big motor, big fat 427. That's a Sheldon's Outlaw, Sheldon Rothwell's Outlaw Speed Shops resin 427 right there. The whole thing is all his, with the exception of the blower pulleys and stuff. I think those are from, I want to say VCG resins. I could be wrong. Or it might be Parts and Park. I can't remember where I got them from. But these are sweet little engines if you build them up. And I've got some other things I'm going to be putting on it. Got a wired distributor. I'm going to be putting custom headers on it as far as made out of solder. I'm going to put another one of Sheldon's gasser scoops on top of it like that. That'll all be sticking up out of the hood. So pretty soon y'all be seeing this thing in a complete finish. I'm building this for Chris Cortell as far as for his tribute bill. Chris, I've learned a lot through Chris and really enjoyed talking with him and just going on back and forth with bills and what we love and how to build things. One of the things I'm going to do right now, let me get this engine out of the way. Sorry, I'll have to look at my big old fat broken fingers. I'm going to break this thing down here for just a second. I've had a lot of people ask me about the interior. If you're familiar with the 67 Chevelle Pro Street kit, that's what I've done to this kit. I took the interior door panels and the back piece that says Chevrolet across the back. I've removed the back seat completely. Really, the only thing that I used out of the Chevelle kit, out of the Camaro AMT kit, is I used the floor pan, I used the body, and used the hood, and that's about it. Everything else has been parts box donors. So I'm fixing to strip this thing down. I'm getting ready to possibly this week get some primer on it. I'm gonna pull the hood off. As you can tell, I've already got the hood comes already cut for a blower. Take a look at it, guys. This is the last time you'll probably see this thing before its final reveal. I'm gonna set all the parts off right here: tires, wheels. I used the front end from a gasser kit. I think it was one of the Ford gasser kits. And let's see if I can get this thing off without tearing it up. Set that right over here. And this thing it's white, so it's kind of hard to see if I can. But as you can tell, someone asked me if this kit was too if the interior pan was too wide, but it's not really too wide. You just got to get it to fit. And as you can tell, I had to build a package tray back here to get it to fit. If you can see that, there's the Chevrolet bow tie. Still got tape in here holding a lot of it together. And just use the door panels. I'm thinking about taking bare metal foil, the aluminum kind, And covering all this, I'm going to utilize the console that come out of the 69 Camaro and the dash itself. I've had to build a new firewall for it. Trying to think what else I had to do. There's the basically what she looks like up under there. I just did a little bit of just had to get the leaf springs right here. I just swapped them from a bottom mount to a top mount, and got it to set down in there. So she's coming along quite nicely. I thought I'd give y'all a peek at the interior of what I'm doing on it. Still hadn't decided on what kind of seats I'd like to use. Maybe just some fiberglass looking bucket seats. I think I'm gonna go through some of my kits this week and see if I can find a couple of those racing fiberglass looking type seats to go in here. I know I've got them, and that's about where she'll stand. Everything else, but pretty soon, I think I'm going to devote a lot more time to this. I've got a bill going on for Skylar DeJola's 8-second speed shop. I'm working on about an 80s model Chevrolet pickup with a step side. You might have seen it in my last video, but I got a lot of parts ordered for it, and it's sitting over here in the wings right now. And if I can try to get a video out on it here in a little bit, we'll try to do that. This is where we at on the Classic Plastic 101 build, and I'm kind of combining this for my Acme build. So this is probably the second, actually the third. This is part 2 of what I've been doing. I've got everything ready for her, and we're going to start wrapping this one up here pretty soon and let old Chris take a look at it, and hope he gets some enjoyment out of it. Chris, if you listen to this, hope you're feeling better, buddy. My thoughts and prayers are out to you and your family. Hope you have a great week, and take care, and God bless, buddy. Bye.